Hello, and welcome to another video! Today we're going to be touring all of my many plots. So let's jump right into it because there's a lot of plots to get through and not a lot of time. So let's get started with this plot. So this is just like a random plot I have. I use it for filming TikToks and other things. So that was my TikTok / intro filming room. This is my area with all my stoves for cooking things, for updates. This is the test room, and that's the test house back there. They work pretty well. But they're rather simple. They're just here because they're here. So let's move on to an actual house. This is my old house. This is the very first house I built on Bloxburg. I have updated it quite a few times since, but it's not really all that up to date. So let's go ahead and pay the bills. Oh wait, no, the bills have been paid. Okay. So as you can see when looking at that panel, this house is about $57,000, and it's pretty nice. As you can tell, only part of this house is updated. For example, this is updated, not entirely though. It's pretty nice though. I built the majority of this house before I bought advanced placement. So a lot of things you can tell were done before I had advanced placement, but this table is not one of them. This is a bedroom I built off of a YouTube tutorial because I wasn't really good at building rooms back then, and then I modified it a little bit. This is a bathroom. It really needs to be updated. Who the hell put the toilet in the corner like that? Clearly me, but I don't know why I did that. Like, sorry, who the hell does that? And here was a baby room, two-toned. I still do that sometimes. I love the two-tone. I love two-toned color palettes. It's always so pretty. And then there is a basement, or there was a basement. I don't know if it's still here. Let's take a look. There is not. There was a basement down here at some point, though. There used to be a basement, but there is no more basement. The basement is gone. So let's go ahead and move to the next plot. This is the old swimmer family house. This house may look a bit different than it used to, but it's the same house. Trust me. If you're familiar with the swimmer family, you'll recognize some of the layout. Like this area, you'll recognize this from the last episode we did in this house. I really like what I redid in the kitchen. I haven't finished redoing this house though. I still have a lot more work to do in this house. This is a remainder from the days when we did the dinner reveal, I think. Here's the parents' bedroom, or what used to be, because it's no longer. Here's the bathroom that I ended up renovating partway through the series because I could not stand it any longer. And here's all the kids' rooms. This one was Layla's. Over here was Lila's, which I didn't end up deleting all the way, so I tried my best to not film in here. I didn't want it deleted, okay? It was so pretty. This was London's room? Yeah. And this is a bathroom, which I still really like it. And then this is Lucas's room, which I didn't want to delete too much because I liked the bed. And then there's a couple other rooms, like the downstairs bathroom, and the little laundry room, and then there's the garage over here. Excuse me, walking on people. It was a nice little house. I still really like this house. It's still a pretty good house. However, I still have yet to finish updating this house, and this house cost about $180K. That's how much it's valued at now, though. It's going to be valued more in the future when I finish renovating it. Let's get going on to the next house. This is a winter mansion dated from about, I say like 2022, probably. From the stuff around it, I say 2022, yeah. So I still really like this house. I want to renovate it and update it to fit more with the more recent Christmas updates. Like, maybe this Christmas, I will update this house and, like, live stream it. Like, look how cute this living room was. This one was built off of a TikTok photo, I think, or, like, a TikTok tutorial. I don't really remember, to be honest. Ooh, why is this so bright? This is a nice little dining room and some sitting area. And then there was the kitchen, which is pretty big, and it has an ice cream machine, too. We have the master bedroom. We have another bathroom, because of course we do. So, if you watch The Swimmer Family, you'll recognize this room looks really similar to Laura, no, Lexi and Laura's room, I think that's their name. I can't even keep track of their name, man. But you may notice that it does share a similarity, and that's because all my baby rooms were built from their room, basically. I used their room as a template and just kept duplicating the template, so. And here's one of my favorite rooms, it's a twin room, and there's a sitting area. Except I cannot find the sitting spot. There you go. You can sit down on the bed. There's this little computer, which I still have this design, and I still use it on a regular basis. Oh, this room. This room took me so long, and you want to know why? It's that bed. I built that bed from a photo, and it took me 2 to 3 hours to build, or maybe more. And then here is one of the earlier renditions of what Layla's room ended up looking like in the Swimmer family. Again, I had these rooms planned for a while, and I just kept copy-pasting them into my other houses. This one. You may recognize this room from another video of mine. It's the trundle bed video, linked up above. I still love that video, although this house is definitely out of date. As you can tell, we have actual pillows now. But it's still a pretty nice room. And we have corkboards now too. This was a room I built specifically for one of my friends, Julia. Julia, if you're watching this, hi. I built this specifically for her because she really liked yellow, and she wanted a yellow bedroom, and so I built her that. And then there's a couple empty rooms. I think this is supposed to be a gym area, but I never finished it. Now let's get going into the next house. The next house is a big, big house. Hey guys, can you see me? What about now? This house is humongous. It costs $1.2 million, and the bills are bordering on $4,000. And it's not even done yet. I've had this build in progress since, like, the middle of 2022, and I still haven't finished it. And I'm going to need to really update it a lot, so it all seems consistent. But this house was built by one of my friends, or partially built. The exterior was done by my best friend, which, thank you, bestie. I love this house, but it is way too big to show you all of the rooms, and I can't show you every one of my favorites, so I'll just show you my top 3. Coming in at number 3, we have the library. I really love the library in this house. It is a 2-story library, and this room alone cost me like $50,000 for all the books. It was a lot. It was really expensive, and I really like the chandelier too. I like the ladders and like the little therapy chairs. That's what I call them. These look like therapy chairs, okay? Coming in at number 2, my second favorite is my own room. I built this for myself. As you can tell, very purple, very on the scene. And this counts as the room. But what's more fun is the shrine room to one of my favorite characters in one of the games I love, Mystic Messenger. If you're a Mystic Messenger fan, hi. I love Mystic Messenger, still do to this day. I'm not as obsessed with it as I was back then, though, so. While this room doesn't look like much to just the eye, it's actually a roller skating room, as you can tell by all the little roller skates on the shelf. The room isn't done, as you can tell probably because, there's these secret doors. And the secret doors in this house are some of my favorites. Let me just show you the path of secret doors throughout this house, because there's a lot. Can you see a secret door in sight? I'll let you take a guess in the comments. There, it's right there. You wouldn't think it's right there, but it is. I blended it in really nicely. So there's one little secret door here, and then you can come out this secret door. There's also another one, and this leads to the living room over here. Then there's the one that leads to over here, and I was originally going to put one back here, but I didn't think I could have managed. It was too complicated. There's no more in that section, but I know there's a good few others. Now I think at some point there was one up here, but I don't think it's here anymore. I haven't been using this house a lot. I can't even remember my own secret doors. That is just depressing. Oh, but I do think I swear I had a couple, like, here at some point, but I don't remember where they all are, to be honest. There is a secret door here, though. It's in back here. And then I know there's a few more. Oh, wait, I think there's a secret door here, actually. I don't remember. There is a secret door here. I was right. There's a secret door there. There's probably more secret doors. Unfortunately, I cannot remember them all, which sucks to be me, but so that's all I have for this house. So let's get going on to the next one. This is the Swimmer family's current house. I have not touched this since Christmas, as you can tell by the excessive amount of Christmas decorations. I should really fix that because we're going to be starting filming soon. But that's for another video. Oh, and by the way, if you're interested in joining the Swimmer Family production team, link to join is in the description below. So let's head on in. So, not a lot has changed, but I still do want to show off some stuff. I really do like how I did the Christmas decorations. Like, they look so cute! Especially in here. It looks really wholesome. Like, it just looks so wholesome and homey, just like, you know, home stuff. I do really need to update this house some, because I definitely could do to update it. It needs to be updated. Okay, you can't just keep leaving a house unupdated. You gotta update your house as it goes, and I want to update this one eventually. This is the parents' room, which I still really love the parents' room. It is one of my favorites. Here's the staircase, which I put way too much garland on. Here is a bathroom. There's two bathrooms across from each other. I like this bathroom. This one's one of my favorites. Where's the damn light switch? I don't think there's a light switch in this bathroom. I need to fix that. Thank you for the reminder. This is just a random ass room, which you shouldn't go into because some of the rooms kind of overextend in here. So yeah, don't go in this room. This room is not for the human eye. This is Lucas's room, which I do want to update it a little bit better. Why is the poster weird? I do not remember having the poster like that before. Who changed that? This is a guest room, which I haven't finished, but I probably should before we start filming again. Oh, and then here's remnants of fall that I didn't clean up. Whoopsies. This is London's room, which, by the way, London's room is one of my personal favorites. Like, look how pretty it is. Like, who wouldn't like London's room? This is Lila's room. Still love Lila's room with the trundle bed, which once again, I linked it before, but the trundle bed tutorial still works and it's very nice. I've used it in a couple of my other builds as well, this one being one of them. And here's Layla's room, and as you can see that bedroom model from the Winter Mansion looks very similar to this, and that was because it was one of the earlier versions of Layla's room. Let's get going to the next house, because we still have like 6 more houses to do. I might be overestimating that though. So this build is based off of a real place that I've been to in real life. It's based off of this arcade and bowling alley, although I did have to scale it down in order to fit everything in the way I wanted to. For example, there should definitely be more bowling lanes. Like, in real life, there's like 20 bowling lanes, but unfortunately, there was no way for me to fit in 20 bowling lanes in Bloxburg when each bowling lane is like 4 or 5 blocks wide. So, yeah, but that kind of sucks. This one has a functional bowling ball, kind of. Look, please do not kick bowling balls. That would really hurt. So this build is obviously unfinished. Here's the kitchen space. But it's not entirely accurate because the last time I went, I forgot to take photos. That was one of the entire reasons I wanted to go, to take photos. And then I didn't take photos. Stupid, I know. This is a Dance Dance Revolution machine, which I still am really proud of. So the way this one works is you stand in the middle and then you do the line dance. Yeah, line dance. It's not the best, but it still works pretty well. Here's the room that leads to the laser tag. This is where you'd like watch the little safety video because they make you watch a safety video, and then here's where you gear up, and then here was the actual here's the actual laser tag area, which honestly, if I ever finish this would be great for laser tag in Bloxburg, if I could finish it. And also, you can't get stuck in here, so be careful. This build is one of my personal favorites, even if it's nowhere near done. This house is valued at about $100,000. 180,000 or 140,000. I'm not 100% sure anymore. I will put the correct amount on screen now, but it took me a few weeks to finish what I had because it was really complicated. It was pretty damn complicated. I had to go searching for a lot of tutorials for this one, but I still love the way it came out, even if it's not done. Now let's get going to the next plot. The front of this build looks a lot like the town hall building, and there's a good reason for it. It's because it does. It's because it is like a scale model of the building. I really was trying my best. But from the back, it looks pretty different. And that's because this is London and Lila's school. Or supposed to be. I'm not finished with it yet, though. I'm nowhere near done with it. This is one of the classrooms, and this will come in handy. And the reason the windows are like that is for well, there's reasons. And you'll find out when we air the season 2. Which, by the way, season 2 coming out November or December of 2024. Here's like a little fountain area, and then you literally can't get back. I kind of trapped myself, but there's really not much else to see in this build. It's expensive because of the fact it's a scale building. I still really like it though. It's pretty good. It's about 120K. It's pretty expensive for what it doesn't. It doesn't look like a lot, but it's pretty expensive for what it is. And let's get going to the next plot. Welcome to the grandparents' house in the Swimmer family. Now this was designed to look very similar to the regular house because it's all in the same neighborhood. This is a little garden shed that my friend, my best friend, she loves to hide in here and just get her exercise skill up when we film. Here's a little porch area with a lot of seats, little flags saying all are welcome here because it's the truth. And then there's some candy out front. Here's the office area. Wait, why don't I turn on the lights? I'll have to turn them on as we go because I don't know where the big one is. Here's the little office. I really love the kitchen in this house. It's so nice. And then here's the little dining room from when they did the report card nonsense. It still hasn't been cleared. That food is probably rotten and moldy. Here's the living room, which it's technically not even all done, but it's still very nice. And it resembles a lot like the Swimmer family's house. And that's because, once again, same neighborhood. However, this is not a laundry room, but it is a bathroom. And then they have a pool out here, which the Swimmer family may also get their own pool eventually. But like, this is a pretty big pool in my opinion. Like, this is a big pool. This is a big ass pool. Now in this house, I really wouldn't recommend going up the stairs. Because if you go up the stairs, well, there's nothing really here except there is. I just don't have it finished. And so I made sure to close it off. I do have plans to finish this house eventually, but I'm kind of lazy and I haven't done it yet. So let's get moving to the next house. This is the Little Smarties Daycare, a build entirely made for the Swimmer family. And once again, it's not done. But I wanted to show you this off in fancy mode. So there's this little mural, which I need to draw my own mural for this. Good thing I know digital art. But here's a little play area for the kids. There's like a little kitchen area for them, and little chairs that are supposed to look like the outside, kind of mushroom tables and stuff. Here is one of the nap rooms for the kids. I think this is for the older kids. And then there's a bathroom over here, but I never messed with the bathroom. I will eventually though. Here is one of the classrooms. Like, look how good this classroom is. I decorated this in partnership with one of my friends. Thank you, bestie. Once again, I think that was her who helped. But it turned out really well. Like, the string lights, it turned out real nice. And this rug, I made it all myself. You can't really tell to see the texture very well, but trust me, it's there. It's really nice. I like it. One of my favorite things about this plot. And then down here is where the cafeteria should be, but we never reinstalled the door. But like, there's a big table in the middle, and then there's like some baby chairs, and there's some more table and chairs over here, and then here's the food area. There's little trays and stuff. then there's supposed to be either a bathroom or a classroom there. I don't really remember at this point. And here's another classroom, but I didn't finish it, of course. And then here is the nap time room for the smaller kids, the toddlers and the babies, with little rocking chairs for the babies who need to be rocked to sleep. Come out the other side, and here we have the front of the daycare. I designed that logo by myself, by the way. So, let's get moving on to the very last plot. Or I think it's the very last plot. It should be the last plot. This is a graveyard. You may be wondering, Lily, why do you have a plot that's literally just a graveyard? You may be wondering. And yeah, there's a good reason for this. If you saw the trailer for the Swimmer Family Season 2, you'll know that this will have relevance in the season later on. But as for right now, I can't really tell you why we need the graveyard. You'll see though. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see why. You'll see. Anyways, aside from that, I really do like how the graveyard turned out. Even if it does look a little dead, it's supposed to. It takes place. Actually, no, I can't tell you that either. And it's also not done. I only finished the part that actually needed to be finished. So there we have it. All of my plots in one video. And somehow, I didn't take, like, a majillion years to show them all off, because there's a lot of plots. Now, with my empty plots, I really need to do something with them. If you have any ideas for me, please let me know, because I would be happy to take those into consideration and see what I can do about it. Because, like, I need more plots. You could never have enough houses, you know? Maybe I'll build like a spring or a summer house since summer's coming up in a couple months. Would you guys like that? I don't know. But anyways, that's all for today's videos, folks. I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye!